Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on particular patterns. There are many number patterns which are very popular and have very simple rules that are easy to recognize. The first one is the whole numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're sort of similar to the counting numbers. The directed numbers, they're whole numbers, but they have signs in front of them. So they're the negative numbers, 0, and the positive numbers. The even numbers, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc. We have the odd numbers, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, etc. The perfect squares, 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared, etc. The cube numbers, 1 cubed, 2 cubed, 3 cubed, 4 cubed, etc. The square numbers, 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared, 5 squared, etc. So they're the same as the perfect squares. So the perfect squares and the square numbers, they're given different names, but they're the same pattern. The triangle numbers, which we saw in a previous video, 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, that's 1. 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 plus 3, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, etc. Miscellaneous questions. List all the whole numbers between 25 and 30. Now when it says between, you do not include those numbers. So they are not included. They're the end points, but they're not included. So you'll start at 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Question 2. List all the directed numbers between -3 and +5. So it says between. So they are not included. Okay, they are not included. So you start at -2 and you go up to +4. List all the even numbers between 3 and 15. Well, the first one is 4. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14. List all the odd numbers between 10 and 24. So we start at 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21 and 23. List all the perfect squares between 10 and 50. So the first one is 16 because it's 4 squared, 5 squared, 6 squared, 7 squared. So we have to stop there. List all the cubed numbers between 2 and 100. So the first cube number has to be 8 because 1 cubed is 1 and that's too small because it's got to be between 2. So this one here, so the first one, see that cube number there, that is 2 cubed. Okay, so that's why you get 8. The next one, that one there, is 3 cubed. And that gives you 27. And the last one there is 4 cubed. And that gives you 64. List all the square numbers between 20 and 90. So you have 5 squared, 6 squared, 7 squared, 8 squared and 9 squared. And list all the triangle numbers between 2 and 30. So we can't have 1 because that's too small. It has to be between 2 and 30. So 3, 6, 10, 15, 21 and 28. So they're just a few examples of patterns. And they're very interesting. Once you find the rule, you have to look carefully sometimes. It's quite straightforward.